Hi there guys, it's Joel here from Aussie Chart Trends. Today's market update is for Tuesday the 9th of October 2012. Today we're going to be checking out the asx200 as per usual, and we're going to take a look at the smp500. But like always guys, I've just got to remind you that aussiecharttrends.com.au and this video are for educational purposes only. Nothing stated at the site or in this video is intended to be used as any form of investment advice. I'm not a licensed professional. You need to make your own decisions regarding your investments. I'm just here to help anyone searching for a practical direction in today's markets. Okay, so let's take a look at the daily chart of the asx200. And firstly, going back to October of 2007, you can see I've drawn these two blue lines. One going over the peak that we had there in 2007, and the other peak that we have here in May 2008. But the line that I'm going to concentrate on today is this lower blue line. If I zoom the chart in, just on this area, let's see what this blue line is doing. Looking at 6 months worth of data here, this blue line, we can see that today we had a tag perfectly around this area. This market is now testing overhead resistance going back to 2008. Let's take a look on an hourly chart now and just see what's been going on the last couple of days. On the weekly review, we're also talking about this bottom boundary line. Now, after breaking this bottom line, you can see that the market found support on this yellow line that I've got drawn here on the chart. So this was able to keep the markets up, but a typical behavior for a rising channel is after it's broken, the market will find an area of support as we did here, and then you'll come up for a back test. And that's exactly what the market's done. We could probably expect now that the asx200 may want to reverse to the downside and test this yellow line again. Now, if we break this yellow line around the 4,490 area, well, we could expect that maybe, just maybe, some of these little areas here of support may hold the market up. But for right now, we have this area here of support, this rising yellow line around the 4,490 area. And we also have this top blue line of resistance going back to our rising wedge pattern. So it's a very interesting time at the moment, and we may be forming a little topping pattern up here, because I do think that this market is now due for at least a little bit of a pullback before going up any further. So let's just see what happens. I would expect if the markets for some reason decided to rally on up to this blue line, that we would find a strong area of resistance either on this blue line here or on this red area up here. Let's take a look at the smp500 and just get an idea as to what's going on there. Assuming that you've been watching my market updates on the smp500, on the hourly chart here, which each candlestick here represents 1 hour of trade, we can clearly see that we had a breakout above this yellow line. Now, in the weekly review, I was saying that after this breakout, we probably should see back test on this yellow line at a lower point. Now, the market has come down to this area here, and as you can see, I've just extended this yellow line out that we had as previous resistance. Because we are over this yellow line, we have to be open to the fact that this market may be coming up to test around the 1500 area. But I'm not really going to get bullish on this market until I see that at least this old high here get taken out around the 1470 area. Now, for my bearish point of view, if this blue line here breaks, I would say that this run may be over and that we may be looking at a fairly large topping formation. It is election time for the United States at the moment, so there's a lot to say for indecision and market emotions at this time. And it is sure a possibility that we are forming a top here, and we just have to keep a close eye on this market. But for now, this rising level of support, if it gets broken, expect a back test on this area here. The markets may come down here and tag on this line, and we may bounce around for a few days and then break this blue line. But for now, that's fairly much where we're at with the smp500. If anything new comes up on the chart, I'll definitely let you know. I appreciate your support, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with another free daily market update. Just so you know, I am in Bangkok at the moment, and I'll do my best as long as I have an internet connection, I can get these updates to you as soon as I can. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.